let's start the clock now and see how long it takes to actually set up the rooftop tent. And voila, camp is set up. Well, not quite. Yeah. Pop this out. We're about cleaning the car up a bit later. Shut the door. And there we go. Should be super easy to get into. Okay, here we are, Moonscape Overlook, and actually everything is pretty much set up the way it's going to be tonight. Rooftop tent's all set up. You should see the view that I have from inside the rooftop tent. Absolutely remarkable. You just can't beat it. So here is what I have going on inside the rooftop tent. It's surreal, actually, is the right word for it. That's out my right-hand window. And then as I pan around, this is out the front or the back, whichever one you want to call it. And it's just unreal. And you can keep on going around and around and around. This time with Riley as well, but we're going to go ahead and get something to eat going here. And somehow, as I get ready to pick this up, I'm debating as to whether or not the 45 to 50 pounds of water was a good idea. But I guess so. Anyway, we'll go ahead and empty that all out. National Man of Mystery, sitting in what has to be, so far in my life, the best view of any restaurant ever. Perhaps not the best cuisine of any restaurant ever, but I don't know, we have grilled chicken jambalaya with extra chicken added, so it can't be all bad. Let's just take a look at what we got here. Should be very well cooked. We just spent about 20 minutes flying the drone all over, which was remarkable. The shadows, the textures, everything. Let's see what this tastes like. Hope it's cooked. Hope there's not too many tomatoes. Mmm. Mmm. Good. Very, very good. The extra chicken has a lot to it. Okay, we are set up above Moonscape Overlook. We had the quasi sunrise. We really didn't get that much of it. There's a nice gap in the horizon, which gave a little bit of color, but not too much. So right now we're looking at all these really nice, soft, muted colors. And I think it's going to work. We should be able to pull out the browns here, and then there's layers of brown and blue sitting down inside the valley there. And then we got, you know, the nice lavender bluish skies. We've got the mountains in the background. So we probably should be able to make a lot of this work. We'll just have to see. Photo shoot. We have a really heavy cloud cover. I am somewhat optimistic that there's going to be a gap between the horizon and the clouds, and this is all going to explode in a vision of colorful loveliness. Or we may get nothing. But, so, good night. I probably slept more last night than I've slept in a long, long time. Mostly because it's dark and there's nothing else to do. But listen to some Audible books. The roof nest turned out to be absolutely perfect. Very, very cozy. But looking at this, worst case scenario, we'll have some flat light. I'm hoping for some directional light to come through that break in the clouds. I'll start. Okay, it was a cold night last night, but I stayed warm probably 99% of the time. Every so often I have to readjust the down quilts and everything, but wasn't bad. Finally got into the tent and settled